Hi, welcome back. Today we're going to learn straddle throne. Earlier you learned king's throne, or sometimes called chair, or American chair, throne. And straddle throne is a little bit different. It's not how you usually sit on a chair, so it's a little bit extra learning. However, it's a very sturdy way of being on top of a base. And so there will be later lots of moves that you can do to and from this. And the first thing we want to learn is a foot placement because it's really critical. Otherwise, your fly is going to fall off. So we're going to have Isabella lie on her back. And if you step around from here, and you go into a wide stance like this, really wide, and come closer. Nice. Can I place your feet? And go a little lower. And you might want to come around here. So we're going to place feet. We're going to be pretty close to the knee, but not right at the knee. You want like a little bit, I don't know, maybe 2 thumbs of a gap. Because later we're going to wrap, the flyer's going to wrap their leg around the shins of the base. And if it's right in the knee pit, the wrapping won't happen because it's too crowded. If the foot is way too much in, the wrapping won't happen because the leg is way too far away. The other important thing is, you want to notice how most people will by default place their feet something like this, square in the middle. However, the problem is, as the flyer goes up, they're going to kind of like roll up and over, and they're going to roll off the heel. So what we have to do is we have to place kind of the feet roughly around the seam of the yoga pants, so that as the flyer comes up and the thigh rolls towards this bottom part, it'll actually roll square onto the foot. And half the people I explain this to won't do it anyway, but you'll experience things will fall, and then you can think back to this. You want to just have the kind of like the beginning of the balls of your feet on the thighs. You can come this way again. And let's go to bird to start. Nice. Mm-hmm. Nice, and straight arms. And you want to upward dog a little bit. So you can bring the arms stacked. Oops, feet. This, nice. Cool. And now you want to bring this knee out, kind of like a dog peeing on a fire hydrant. And you can place this foot where what we talked about. Nice. Now you want to bring this foot forward and wrap it around the shins. Perfect. Keep the arms over the shoulders so that Cynthia can push on you. Okay. And keep your hips up. Nice. We do the same thing on the other side. Bring your knee out. Wrap it. And now the key part is the base wants to bend the knees and keep the arms straight, so that we send the shoulders of the flyer over the hips. Most people will naturally do the opposite. They'll kind of lift up the hips and bring the arms down, and it makes it super hard to get up. And now you can kind of see we have this lock or wrap around the shins, which make things really sturdy. And yeah, you can kind of like raise your hips up a little bit and be more upright. This looks awesome. And once we're in this position, you can do some swivels, side to side. Nice. And you can do some leg presses. Nice. Cool. Thanks. I'm going to talk a little bit about spotting. I want to have my hands next to the flyer's hips. Usually the spotter is at the back of the flyer. That's a natural position because you want to be out of the way of the flyer. And they have their arms in front. They have to do things with their arms. If you're in the spot back, you're out of the way. Next to the hips is a good place because the hips are like a big bone, and if they were to fall, you can hold on to really well. I'm gonna put you a little off stack so you can experience. So if you fall this way, it's really easy to like just bring them back, let go, bring them back, let go. Or if they fall this way, it's kind of really easy to bring them back. And this also illustrates a lot of times spotting, you don't have to fully catch people. You don't need a lot of force. Basses often can keep the legs straight, and all you have to do is just like bring them back, and you might just need like 20 or 30 pounds of strength to do this. Right? Very nice. Now, for educational purposes, we can come out the same way in reverse, or we're going to do it a little bit different to prepare for this next lesson. So you're going to bend your knees as a base, and you're going to offer your hands straight up, and you're going to unhook your legs. And Isabel, you're just going to bring your legs straight out. Oops. Keep it. Bring your feet back. Oh. Bring this foot back. Wait, keep your hand over your shoulders. Okay, got it. Okay, so place your foot again for straddle throne. Okay, got it. And now just bring your legs straight out. Straight out? Bring her to the floor, but with her feet. Oh. Yeah. Nice. Oh, okay, yeah. Nice. And it's kind of good to see students doing it, not perfectly, because we can talk about things. Can I have your hands? Oh, stay down for a moment. You probably noticed how her hands came out like this. Mm-hmm. And in this position as a flyer, you can't put any weight on it. Yes. Because it goes out really easily. And in this, can I have your hand again? In this movement, it's really important for the flyer to be able to lean forward, transfer most of the weight onto the hands, so that they can do things with their legs. And as the arm goes out, it's just kind of, they can't do anything. Nice. Okay.